Kmet says that Caleb Williams is going to have to earn his stripes in the Chicago Bears locker room. We're going to talk about that. Plus, we're going to draw the difference between expectations for the Chicago Bears and expectations for Caleb Williams in his rookie year, because it seems like some Bears fans are confusing putting it on Caleb to have the expectation that the Bears make the playoffs next year. We're going to talk about it, educate you guys as we can do, and probably talk some shit, because, that's only what we do here, man. We're going to do all that and more right after this.
To Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. Bobby, C-Dub, Haize, all in the building today. Not a nightly episode, because guess what? For once, there ain't been no fucking news for the Bears, bro. It's been quiet today. Now that I said that, at 11 p.m., it's going to be like, oh, by the way. But nonetheless, man, we're here to break down a few topics here with the Chicago Bears, man. And the first one that I want to talk about is let's jump into the expectations, right? Bobby put a great question on this list of, are you placing unfair expectations on Caleb Williams? What I do think is a great question. And a lot of that's kind of drawn from, you hear the things the Bears should have the expectation of making the playoffs and things like that. And I know that wins are looked at as like a QB stat, but I think a lot of people are confusing the expectations for where the team are and putting that and saying that it should just be on Caleb Williams, whether the Bears are able to achieve that or not. So I want to go first to, what are your realistic expectations for Caleb Williams? Who wants to take this one away first?
My realistic expectation for Caleb Williams is, and a lot of people might hate this or don't like this, but I said he got to be a game manager this season. I don't want him going in there and trying to be Superman and ruining this games for this team. Yeah. I also wrote down we're gonna need Brock Purdy, not Patrick Mahomes this season. We're gonna need we need a guy that's just gonna stick to the game plan, make a couple plays when we need them, but don't ruin this team, because I think with this team, we definitely should be going to the playoffs, and we're gonna talk about that in a bit. But Caleb Williams just need to be a game manager this season to me.
For sure. I think that my expectation for Caleb Williams is you come in here, you show why the Chicago Bears decided to move on from Justin Fields and pick you. You come in and you do what you said that you are capable of doing. And that's to rewriting history with whatever organization that you get selected by. I believe you're getting selected by the Chicago Bulls. So I believe the expectation is kind of
Bears.
We all do that. All of us do that. All of us do
that. But I think the expectation should be simple. Put your team in a position to where they fighting for a playoff spot. You're in the NFC. I believe he's going to be here. So you're going to be in the NFC. You're going to have a number of teams battling for his positioning. I think that the best thing for Caleb Williams to do is to come in, be himself, but also be willing to handle that refinement and that retooling from the coaching staff. And as weeks progress, because I think it's going to be a 2, 3, maybe even 4 weeks of up and down play, and let's start to hit your stride going on as the season progresses. The fair expectation for Caleb Williams is to come in and do your damn job.
Yeah,
that's what the biggest thing is for me.
You don't want him. Go
ahead. No, go ahead, C-Dub.
You don't want this guy. I don't want him slinging the ball all over the place, throwing 30, 35 times a game, and he's a rookie. Because we could just look back at his Notre Dame game, and I think that's the more professional defense he played all season last season. He didn't have a good game. He threw 3 interceptions. So you're facing the best of the best. We want him to he's talented now, but let's take our time and just let him go out there and be a hero for his first season in the NFL. Go ahead, Drew. My bad.
I think the realistic expectation I have is much like what you guys said, is to come in, flash the skill set that we know you have. That means that it's going to take time, right? Who Caleb Williams is week 1 is not going to be who Caleb Williams is week 2. I mean, week 10, but we have to allow that natural progression to go there. That means we're going to be very run heavy to start off the season. Be prepared. We're going to be extremely run heavy to start the season off with giving Caleb opportunities to make plays down the field, do his decision making, those type of things. We're going to do that. But then as the season goes on, watch how that progresses for him. And that's fair. I get it. And listen, I've heard people say, oh, people call, I keep telling y'all, not one actual draft expert has called Caleb Williams a generational overall talent. He has a generational arm. He does have that.
You got to rock
But
it.
and so like you don't put him on. And then even with people using the Patrick Mahomes comparison, Mahomes started one game his rookie year. One. Caleb Williams is coming in. He's going to be playing more than that his rookie year. So to put that expectation on him, he's not going to have, unless the Bears make some type of complete change in what we have. And God forbid they start Tyson Bagent the first year and let Caleb come off the bench. Because I tell you what, if that's what you do, I'm smacking. I'm putting cases on everybody.
What?
So because of that, don't put what Patrick Mahomes' first full year starting is on Caleb Williams, because Pat didn't start his rookie year. Caleb Williams, or whoever the rookie quarterback is coming in here and he's starting day one. It's what we know from right now. If it changes, it changes. We're the number one spot. If that news breaks, we'll have an episode on it. So because of that, you can't put those expectations. It's not going to be just on Caleb Williams, the success of what the Bears have. He's going to be part of that success. Absolutely. Make no mistake about it. That's what a quarterback is. He's going to be that. But if you have the expectations for Caleb Williams to come in here and necessarily throw for 4,000 yards in year one, chill. I'm not saying he won't do that. And if he does, we're going to have fun here. Listen, those post-game shows are going to be litty. Yes. But it's going to take time to get there. Now, we're going to talk about the expectations for the team. That's different, right? Yeah. But for Caleb Williams by himself, to start off with, you're going to see a lot of run game to start the season off. You're going to see a lot of controlled passes. They're going to go down the field, but it's going to be in very, very slight situations when they do that. Now, having Allen here can help that along as well. But you're going to see a lot of check downs to your tight ends. You're going to see a lot of running backs used in the running game. In the passing game. This is what Shane Waldron does anyway. But you're going to see that in even more of a controlled environment with Caleb Williams being the rookie quarterback. That's just what you're going to see.
And to the guys that saying he's they saying he a generational talent. You heard what Drip said, first of all, and that was true what he said. Y'all don't want this kid, a rookie in the NFL, just to come out and just be throwing it all over the place willy-nilly, bro. You see what happened to Peyton Manning his rookie season? The man threw almost 30 interceptions, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro. And he was sacked a whole hell of a lot.
Bro, do we want him to survive into the end of the season, bro?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Let's take it easy. I know, I understand, because I'm right with y'all. I understand. Hey, let's see how good he is. You're gonna let go of my man, my homie, Justin Fields. But let's be reasonable. Let's be rational. And it's the Chicago Bears team now. This is Chicago Bears, not Justin Fields anymore. We gotta ride with this dude if he's getting drafted. We gotta ride with him, bro.
That's a fact. Now, with that said, let's turn it around. The expectations for the team are different. The expectations for the Bears to make the playoff are because of where the team is at as a team. That's not putting that expectation completely on Caleb Williams. When you look at it, I've said it before, I've said it many times on the daily episode. You can put this shit on a t-shirt at this point. The Bears defense finished over those last 7 weeks, I think, a top 10 defense in the league. They finished 12th overall in the season, but if you just look at the snapshot of those last 7 weeks, they were a top 10 defense. That usually by nature, if you have enough of a formidable offense, get you to the playoffs. So when we say things like the Bears are meant to or should be aiming for the playoffs, that's not just saying, Caleb, it's on you to get this team to the playoffs. It's saying that we have such a solid team up and down that the talent here, we should be competing for a playoff spot. What do you guys feel about that part of it?
Oh, you could just look at our trajectory. You can even go back 2 years. That was a rebuilding year. Last year, we almost hit the playoffs if it wasn't for a couple bundles. So the next step is to go to the playoffs. We got our playoff-ready defense that was ready last year to compete in the playoffs. And then look at all these weapons. Come on now. Weapons galore. But don't go too crazy. See our first take. We're going to take this nice and easy and don't ruin the momentum of the Chicago Bears team. We should absolutely be in the playoffs. Anything less will be uncivilized. And let's go Bears. Bear down.
For sure. The way I'm looking at it, I think the defense, first and foremost, they're gonna have to make up for his mistakes. Because if somebody think that he gonna come out here and just get the fire in, no, I don't believe that's gonna happen, but it could. It could very well could. I gotta keep it a bean. but the defense is going to have to protect him from his mistakes. There's going to be missed throws. There's going to be interceptions. There could possibly be fumbles because he's had that problem in college. And we know that kind of translates over to the NFL. So the defense, first and foremost, is going to have to protect him from his mistakes. The offense is going to have to take care of him. What I mean by take care of him is Shane Waldron and that coaching staff is going to have to say, hey, and really harp on, if you don't see it downfield, we are okay with the check down to the tight end or the running backs. We brought these guys in for a reason. But then there has to be some type of goal setting for Caleb Williams. We've seen a lot of times to where even just recently, Justin Fields thrown into the Cleveland Browns game. No game plan, no playbook whatsoever in place just in case for that situation for Justin Fields to succeed. He got his ass obliterated with 9 sacks versus the Cleveland Browns in his first start.
Yeah.
So the Bears offensive staff will have to say, hey, Caleb, this is a 3rd and 7 play. If you see Keenan Allen, DJ Moore flash open, you got to hit him. If you don't hit him, we will settle for the check down, protect the football. And he got to go out and execute. But the Bears as a staff, both on defense and offense, have to protect him. And they got to, carry him along step by step. It's not going to be, the spectacular play to come about so early on. So that's how I'm looking at it from a team's perspective. They got to protect them. They got to take care of them. They got to keep the games close. And then you really get to see, hey, Caleb, hey, this is a win it down. This is 3rd and 5. We need this play. If you got to use your legs, make a play. Go do what you do. Because we already know that a lot of the guys, they come into the NFL, they think it's going to be at the same speed of that college football, and they start throwing hella picks. So Caleb got to, be able to listen, stay controlled within himself, but the offensive and defensive coaching staffs have to help him for sure.
And I want to add on to that check downs and taking off. Hey, this kid, he got some wheels now. He's not as fast as Justin or Jaden Daniels, but this dude is exciting when he tucked that ball underneath his armpit, bro. I'm telling you right now, he excited on the run. Wait till you see it. If y'all ain't watched USC football all this season, he is exciting with the ball in his hand.
What I also like about Caleb Williams is not just I know we were coming from Justin Fields, who did some immaculate things running the ball. But what I like about Caleb though is that when the pocket breaks down, the times that it does break down, he looks first to still make a play down the field. He extends that, and we saw Justin do that towards it. This is not a Justin versus Caleb thing. It's just saying that Caleb Williams, he gets really creative when the play breaks down. But like you said, he does have that ability, and because he has a stronger arm, you still have to play in case he does throw it down the field, but he's quick enough. He doesn't have the straight line speed. If they were in a race, Justin's going to smoke him every single time, but he's quick enough and creative enough to also make big plays with his feet as well. But hopefully, this is, again, we're under Shane Waldron offense. Let's hope. I don't want to see Caleb Williams have to run all over the field. That's not what we want to see. That's not what we want to see. You use your legs as complement to a solid passing game. And now that you have the three-headed monster at running back, you got the 2-headed monster at tight end. You got right now at least a 2-headed monster at wide receiver. We got monsters on this team.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't want that little guy getting hit by those big old defensive players, bro. He looks small to me. I don't care what they say, 6'2" and all. He looked 5'10".
He said he's the same size as Aaron Rodgers. I look at that and I say, hey, lie detectors determine that is a lie. But at the end of the day, listen, do you?
No, bro.
Hey,
That's crazy.
Listen.
We just got to take it for what it is.
Yeah. Exactly. Like the expectations are going to be there for the team, whether you agree with them or disagree with them, whether you want Caleb as the quarterback or not. And let's be clear, what we're saying applies to any rookie quarterback. That's what we're saying, the expectations of the team. If they trade and get Jaden, if they trade and get Drake, man, like I told y'all, you want to see me throw my chair again?
Literally.
Listen. I gotta punch somebody. If the Bears, I don't care what the fucking haul is. If we wind up out this draft with Drake fucking May of all the quarterbacks in here, I'm losing my absolute shit,
bro.
I'm losing my shit.
That'd be crazy.
Y'all watch Shogun. If that happens, I swear to God, we got to boil
started
Ryan
watching.
Poles alive.
Episode
just-
2 coming soon.
But yeah, man, like yeah, listen. So that's what it comes down to, man. But like I said, what we're saying, and this is why we say the expectations between Caleb and the expectations for the team are different. I don't give a fuck who they bring in here as the rookie quarterback. The expectation is still the same. This team is in the spot of getting to the playoffs. That's anybody. And like I said, that's not putting it all on whoever the quarterback is. That's the expectations. We won 7 games last year. And out of those 10 games that we lost, what do you say? 3 of them with better play and execution on the offensive defense. We could have won. 10 wins is the expectation for this team.
Agreed. And I like to add this. At home, you have games against the Rams, Seahawks, Jaguars, Titans, Panthers, and Patriots. We're going Jaguars, Titans, Panthers, and Patriots. You can at least go 3-1 out of that. And that's not including the division games. And then on the road, you got the Cardinals, the Texans, Colts, and Commanders. You can get some wins out of that. So
it's not too tough.
I'm with you, Haize. You should definitely be in that conversation for a playoff spot and probably be in there. Literally.
No, ain't no probably. They better get their ass in there. They'll probably, bro. We ain't taking no more
we got to listen. That's why I try to word it as competing for play, because you never know. If we have a crazy injury laden season, then you can't. Yeah, that's what the fuck it is, bro.
Agreed.
Like,
so
and it's bound to happen. Every team gets injuries and stuff. Like
and
that.
at this point, also, Nate Davis, when he's not playing, wrap that motherfucker up in bubble wrap. Fuck everything else. Wrap that motherfucker up in bubble wrap. Him and Tevin, they leave. You need to put their ass right from the field to the fucking tank that the Winter Soldier was in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Just immediately put the motherfuckers in cryogenic chamber. Don't let them come out. Don't breathe. None of that shit. Let them out about noon on Saturday before the game on Sunday so they can see their family. They can eat a little bit. But this is your life for the next 8 months, player. Because y'all motherfuckers can't keep getting hurt, bro.
They need somebody to follow them 24 hours to make sure they ain't doing no dumb shit.
No, because then with Tevin's luck, he gonna trip over the person fall. He gonna step back one time, and then he's out for 6 weeks, bro.
And Tevin Jenkins is so good too, bro.
He's that's so why, good. Bro. Tevin Jenkins is so good when he's healthy, bro. You got to keep that dude healthy, bro, by any means necessary. I don't care what you got to do. Lock that mug in, buy him everything he wants, keep him in the room, send fucking Tiana Trump in there to see him every once in a while, keep him motivated. Leave everything else alone, bro. Leave that man alone, bro.
Oh, man. It's gonna be a fun season, man. It's gonna be really fun.
It's gonna definitely be.
It's definitely gonna be a fun season.
Really fun, yo. Like it's still late. Even it's we still don't know what's gonna happen, but it's looking towards Caleb Williams. That's why we talking about him right now.
Yeah.
The kid got a chance to be something good here in Chicago. I think we all should just get back of him if he is in fact the quarterback.
I'm not getting back of no man, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Here we go. We should all support him if he's in fact the quarterback for the Chicago Bears. I tried. Damn Cameron, bro. Cameron killed it all, bro.
Bro. Post-traumatic stress disorder, bro. That's what
you feel me
right now, bro.
Come on,
you can't say shit no more,
you
bro.
Can't say not a damn thing, bro. God bless my grandma, rest her soul. If we get the saying pause around here, what grandma gonna say, nephew? She go, boy.
That is a pause. Get your ass in there and watch
I ain't got no damn remote in my hand.
Hey,
that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
But next up, man, Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet basically said that, for lack of better words, that the rookie got to earn his stripes and earn the respect of the locker room. Now, we all know that everybody, even Cole Kmet saying on CHGO that, it hurt losing Justin. We know that this team loved Justin Fields. We all know that. The question I want to add, I don't want to get into like the narrative side that some people try to turn into, everybody's going to leave because Justin got traded. No, but with everything, it has to come to a point where you do have to earn that respect. You're the quarterback of an NFL team. I'm going to ask you guys this. How long do you think it's going to realistically take for Caleb Williams to earn that respect to the locker room?
I would say it depends on his play. It depends on his play. If he comes in and he's solid, he's not losing games for the Bears. He's in fact winning games for the Bears in some cases. I think the winning solves everything. It cures everything. If it's
Mhm.
and if it's a problem and it's problem in a locker room, if people ain't liking you, like, oh, hold on, dude, it's cold. Like let me get good with dude. Like I don't want to be beef. I don't want to hate him because Justin ain't him because he cold. He leading us to where we want to be.
Mhm.
So he definitely got to work for it. He definitely got to play well and also show leadership qualities like in practice. Show that you're a professional and your peers will respect that. So he got a little job to do it, but I think he can overcome. He can get it done.
For me, excuse me. For me, it starts at day one. The first time, your first impression, motherfucker, like, hold on, dude, a lame. Hold on, what? Or they're gonna be like, hold on, dude, speaking something. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, he about his business. When you come into a situation, when you first step into that amongst a group of men, the first words you say gonna be dissected and looked at very closely. Hey, how did
Yeah.
he say what up to you? How did he approach you? So I think that it's not going. He's going to. I believe he's capable of going in day one and earning some respect, but it's gonna take time. They're not gonna fully all be in support of Caleb Williams
Absolutely, that's
or
correct.
whoever comes in day one. There's gonna have to be over time. What are you saying in the huddle? When players make up, are you okay as the quarterback? Because we seen Justin Fields, kind of back off a little bit, and we seen the last few years, so people like, hey, Justin Fields has became more vocally. So if you want to be the leader, you're gonna have to speak your mind, but you're gonna have to address these grown-ass men as grown-ass men. You know what I'm
Grown ass
saying? I
man.
understand we had the Tom Brady's, but everybody ain't Tom Brady where you can snap off on somebody. Your approach is gonna mean everything. So I think it's gonna have to start at day one and it's gonna have to continue over time. He's gonna have to look out for some of his players. He's gonna have to take care of his offensive line. He's gonna have to show his wide receiver what he wants, and then look to what they want on in breaking routes, slant routes, go routes, everything. Like, hey, if DJ Moore say, hey, I like it right here on my back shoulder, you need to do your best job to see if you can hit that thing on back shoulder. And I
Yeah.
think that's where it's gonna come with. I think it's gonna be a work in progress every single day to earn them
Yes.
stripes, because they not just gonna hand it over to him. Y'all, DJ Moore literally said multiple times, "There's no rookie quarterback better than Justin Fields."
He sure did,
He
and he wasn't
said that.
wrong.
I'm not gonna take DJ Moore as being a liar, so you're gonna have to earn that respect every single day. And I think he can do it, but it's up to him. It's up to him.
Yeah, I mean, it does start day one in training. As a matter of fact, here's what I'll say: it starts before training camp because, right or wrong, again, right or wrong, keep in mind, Justin Fields was the one training with DJ Moore and with Darnell Mooney
Yep.
2 weeks before training camp started. I'm not saying that he's going to have that
Agreed.
expectation, but best believe people are going to look to see. All right, did you see Caleb at the gym? Yeah, Caleb was in here working out yesterday. They're going to be looking for that because you
Yep.
need to set that tone. And I don't know how much of a gym rat Caleb is, so I can't speak on
Yep.
that. But best believe players are going to be looking for that because right or wrong, you're going to have to step into this first season. You got vets that are ready to be leaders, but people are going to look at you and see how. Even if we've heard that Caleb is more of a leader. He's not rah leader. He's a leader. He shows by example on the football field. That's cool. That's great. But how do you prepare? Right? People are going to be going through that with a fine-tooth comb. What's your regimen like, right? How dedicated are you to being the best? And so those are going to be things people are going to look at him for, man. And that's before you even officially check into a game for the first time. So
Yeah, and it is those rumors and those narratives. His team from USC, coming out of that locker room at USC, and also you got the kids in now that now we're a football team again. When they won that bowl
They
game
did say
without
that.
Caleb Williams,
yeah.
so that's something to be said. He does look like a confident. He come off. I don't know. I ain't really I ain't seen him or met him or nothing that, but when all the stuff that I look at on the TV or on social media, he seems like a very confident. Um, he knows himself very well. It might come off arrogant to some people. I'm not saying it's
And
arrogant.
like I said before,
It might
I
come off
want
as
my quarterback to be a bit of a dickhead. I'm just going to be real with
yeah.
you.
I'm with you.
hmm I feel you. I feel you on that. All
So
quarterbacks got to be dickheads.
exactly.
I agree with you. It got to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, you definitely got to come out there and be able to have some confidence and be able to have some arrogance, at least in a few ways. But I tell you this, as long
Hold on, yo.
while
Hold
he's
on. Wait a second. First of all, I know you've been trying to fight for attention. You're one letter off from being called a pussy. So you need to watch yourself with that weak ass name. You one letter off from being a pussy. All right, so
that's
watch yourself.
Jesse Smollett.
Watch yourself, bro. Okay, with that corny ass picture. How we've been doing like talking about some sounding bitter. What the fuck you
Why we
talking about?
sound bitter?
Every
What are you
time.
talking
Listen,
about,
we here having a good football conversation, and these dumbasses you listen. You one letter away from being pussy. I think that says all we need to know about you, bro. That's it.
Nah, he fancy with it, gang. Pussy.
Yeah.
It's a juicy. My man
Juicy.
got a
No.
juicy.
Juicy. He got a juicy. Oh,
Juicy
shout out to him.
Smollett.
Oh, juicy coochie looking ass nigga. Look at this motherfucker, bro. Oh, juicy coochie. Look at you. It's
Hey,
okay, bro. We get it,
no.
man. We get
Hey,
it, bro.
that shit make me laugh when y'all come in talking shit and they expect nobody to respond to y'all. This ain't the spot for that. How am I emotional when you came in seeking attention from grown
Exactly.
men talking that
It's
bullshit?
funny how it's emotional when you call them out on their bullshit, but yet you sitting here in the comment section fucking being called a jussy, rubbing yourself off, thinking you making good points, but yet we emotional because we call you out because y'all don't know. Everybody, when they don't know how to respond to shit, when shit doesn't go their way, it's you're
They call
being
us
emotional.
emotional.
No, we're just calling you out for being a dumbass. That's what it is, bro. Like, this is Chicago, nigga. I can tell that you ain't never had a damn roasting session if you think this is emotional. No, this is what we do.
Juicy Wally,
Juicy
juicy bang
coochie.
bang,
Juicy coochie.
juicy
Juicy
Wally.
Smollett. But like I was saying, bro, Caleb Williams is gonna have to also be a vocal guy, in my opinion, and he's also gonna have to put the work in behind it. Because if you look at the Jets situation, they like Zach Williams getting it in with MILFs, doing the MILF killer. Shout out to him. That's off the field stuff. But when it's time to play games, we know Zach Wilson finna throw 3 picks. You can't do that. So as long as my guy working every single day to gain the trust of his teammates and show it on the field, he should be all right. He's gonna be all right. They will know right away.
Hey, dude, is we too early to? No, that's too early. I was finna say let's predict some stats for Caleb, but that's too early. I think
It is.
It's a little.
Yeah,
too early.
it's way too early. We don't even know all what the team's
we
gonna
don't
look
know.
like yet. It's a while, and I think that would definitely be kind of unfair to do to him right now. With how we don't even know if he's gonna be the quarterback for sure yet. We're pretty sure, but we got some things to work out there. See, look,
That's a body bag. That's a body bag. The cat can't get off it, yo. You just murdered dude, yo.
listen, I really don't understand why people still try it here. Like, they don't know that we bout this life, bro. Like, what we talking about?
He should have known better. You should have changed your profile name before you said that
Yeah,
shit, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, hey, listen, and this really, man, we got y'all jacking off too much or something, because the weak sperm are surviving. Y'all got to get it together. All these kids being birthed off the weak sperm, man. Y'all got to get this shit together, bro. Like, this is supposed to be survival of the fittest. Y'all over here letting the throwaways survive, bro. Like, hey, dudes, y'all got to get your shit together. Women, swallow more often. Like, you got to keep some of these people off the planet. Like, what are we talking about?
This man is crazy, bro. What the fuck?
Yo,
Bro, never, bro. Look what you started, Juicy.
Juicy coochie. Every time he's in the chat from now on, I'm gonna say it just like that, bro. So,
Juicy Coochie.
woo, man, that's funny. Oh, good question here. Are we watching Caleb's pro day tomorrow?
Yes,
absolutely. This
We
the number
know.
one spot we gotta watch.
Us, bro.
We don't have
Come
a
on,
choice.
Oh, bro. For y'all, bro, we got to.
That's funny, bro. Was anybody else making a point before we get into these super chats before we get up out?
No, ain't nobody was there. We still tripping off Juicy
Nah,
name.
sis,
Juicy coochie. We need a viable special team squad too. Late round. I mean, I think we've seen them try to shore up the special teams a little bit. I would love to have a special team specialist that just we know that's going to get us great field position almost every single time. But I think with the limited draft picks that we have right now, we got more things to focus on than trying to find a specialist for the special teams. How you guys feeling?
Man, is Velus Jones gonna be returning kickoffs to this year or punts? I'm right with you, Trip. Let's stop doing this because he might lose us a couple crucial games with those hands, bro. So yeah, I agree with you. We need us a specialist back there for sure. I can not this season. I'm not willing to bet on that for him.
We already said it, man. At the end of the season, move Vegas in a position to where he's like Cordell Patterson 2.0.
Yeah,
we can't. You gotta put it in his hands. Don't throw it to him. Don't let it fall in his lap. Just give it to him so he can snatch it and go. That's it.
Would you be opposed to this? Did you be opposed to this, nephew? Swift, Roshan, and Velus Jones in the backfield.
You talking
he'd be the third back, and he'd be the third.
You talking about using Velus as a third back?
Yes.
I think that can be something.
Did you forget Khalil Herbert's on the team?
I'm saying he's gonna be gone. I'm saying he's gonna be gone.
That's what I'm saying. Give him a Cordell Patterson role. Have a package for him.
He's good.
We're gonna do some jet sweeps. We're gonna have some zone reads towards the outside. Nothing.
And I see y'all saying Pettis, but listen, we got to make sure Pettis is gonna be able to stay healthy, bro. Pettis is on that Anthony Davis workout regimen right now. He's liable to break at any point in time.
Yeah, bro. I'm straight. Mr. Pettis, bro. This part of survival, bro. You just can't get rid of him.
Hey, bro, listen, there's something. Listen, he came back from being out last season, and I wouldn't mind giving him a look to start. I'm just saying that I'm not gonna. He's serviceable. I'm not looking at Dante Pettis to be make or break for our special teams, though.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
If we want a fair catch, go ahead, throw him out there.
I'm not saying that. You go from one extreme to another.
Vegas can do punt returns. I mean, kick returns, no punt returns. Kick returns, no punt returns.
I don't even trust him then in this type of season, bro. I don't know.
We'll see.
Velus didn't show you, bro.
If he muff or drops one kick, you sit his ass down.
Yeah, he cooked. He done.
That's it. Matter of fact, with Caleb's arm, just get Caleb to just keep throwing balls at him just one day in practice. Just catch this, catch that, like just one after another, rapid fire. We should have high expectations due to Ryan Poles bringing back Matt Eberflus. If we had a whole new coaching staff, the expectations wouldn't be high. The head coach is a lame duck, period. I got to disagree with that. And I know everybody's trained to think that Matt Eberflus is a lame duck, but here's what I'm going to say. Keep in mind, when you hire offensive coaching staff, it don't matter how long their contract is. If you fire the head coach, they're available for anybody to poach on. So my thought is, keep in mind, Matt Eberflus has a year on his contract after this year. I think in hiring a new offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, that pretty much locks in. We're going to give Matt Eberflus these 2 years now with the new quarterback too. And then we're going to decide to move on, because you may also want to look at Shane Waldron as potentially being your next head coach. You get 2 years of him as offensive coordinator. I do not think that Matt Eberflus is as much of a lame duck as people think. And I think hiring new defensive coordinator, because most of that staff stay there, and a whole new offensive staff. Keep in mind, you got coaches on that offensive staff that people thought were going to get coordinator positions, and they took positional coach positions. So I think they're going to ride this out for the next 2 seasons left on Eberflus's contract before they look to move on from him.
Except for a disaster this season.
Yeah, now if we go freaking 3-3 and 14 again, that motherfucker got to go.
What about 8-9, Drip?
I think they might still be considering keeping him, depending on how they look.
I think with all the change in the new rookie quarterback, they may make that decision to try to keep him. It depends on how competitive we are in those losses, I would think.
Agree. I definitely agree with that. I think Matt Eberflus is here for the foreseeable future. I don't think he's out at the end of the season unless it's like some crazy things that happen during the season to where the team is absolutely ass. He's been shown that he can rally the guys, and I think he's gonna be all right. I think that the Bears will be fine.
That's a fact. Plus, I've already made too many jokes. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
Real ignorant.
It was very ignorant, so I'm gonna let it go. Haize, I'm digging the hat. My guy, I think we all have this hat, fellas. Don't you?
You
got this one, right?
Yeah.
I thought we all had this hat. Ashley says, Caleb Williams stated that Mahomes isn't doing anything that he can't do. With that type of arrogance, I expect the Bears to be in the playoffs. No excuses. Well, like I said, we expect the Bears to be in the playoffs too, but that's not putting it all on Caleb personally. But
yeah, the team has to perform, and you got to close games because the Bears could have rightfully been in the playoffs last year, but they let 3 major games go.
Yeah.
I like the confidence. I like the confidence.
For sure. What he's supposed to say?
All the confidence is great. But you better back that shit up, man.
Hey, man. Anything Patrick did was go get 3 Super Bowls and be to the AFC Championship every year. He been a starting quarterback. Sure. So if you could do that, okay, I'm with it. Go Bears.
Tracy says, my question is, hypothetically, we win double digits and go to the playoffs. Whether we win division or the wild card, what do we do with Shane Waldron if people come asking him to be a head coach? Buy Flus?
They coming. They coming for
you
Shane.
Better give him a pay raise.
Here's what I say. The fact that nobody came for him this year tells me that there's maybe some doubt around him if he's going to be able to do that. So
okay.
Yeah, maybe.
And some guys are okay with being coordinators.
Yeah, some people don't want the responsibility. Like let's just like a lot of y'all will never be married because the people just like dating y'all. They don't actually want to lock in with y'all for full time.
For sure. This smart saying with y'all.
As my guy makes his daily appearance. Shout out to
a star, man. Yeah. Y'all say what's up to the star, man, of the show. Man.
That's Lil Drew.
They say hi. Oh, hi, guys. Chuck him the deuce. There you see, that's my twin. That's my twin now.
Somebody slide on.
Yo, Haize, have you heard anything about the Kirk Cousins tampering with the Falcons investigation? Could they lose their #1 draft pick like Miami that would benefit us? I mean, I haven't done a deep dive on it because listen, it's not Chicago Bears business. We've had so much going on. I've been only in Chicago Bears business right now. But if they do lose their first round pick, listen, one of those receivers is ours, period. That's it. You ain't got to worry about it.
Somebody falling to us, baby.
And I don't know. They talking about he can go to jail. I'm like, he can go to jail for what?
I don't think I think that's narrative.
Fake. So
I don't think what he do? He punched somebody.
It was something that Big Kev shared to us. He was asking if it was real or not. Then somebody's like, he can go to jail. I'm like, why would he go to jail?
Did you see how much it took to get Bill Cosby in jail? You think they like locking up a white man for tampering? Let's just be clear. Did you see everything that it took? Everything that it took to get Bill Cosby, for that matter, in jail. They ain't not locking no white man up for that. Come on, bro. What are we talking about? Tampering?
Hell, crazy as hell to me.
That's what I'm like. What? Yeah, come on.
That's crazy. And they ain't going to jail. Plus, you know, Kirk ain't built for that.
Hell no, if he think he missed the 2 chains, wait till he get up in there.
That's Kirk O'Chain.
Missed the 2 bangs.
Anything left, fellas, before we get up out of here, man?
Oh man, it's been a great show, man, with some excellent topics. Thank y'all for all the support y'all been giving us, man. We trying to get to 15K, and it's all because of you guys. We appreciate the love. Let's get to 15K, guys. Come on, let's go. We doing it.
Facts. And one last ride out for Justin Fields, since I had to hear about it today again by the Steelers fans that I had to work with. Said they gonna take care of my boy. So take care of my boy. But now we on the new and bigger stuff. For the people that said that they gonna walk out on the Chicago Bears, look, that's your opinion. That's what you gonna do. I say don't walk away, but if you choose to, that's on you, and that's your prerogative. I say we ride with the squad because we represent the team, we represent Chicago, and we're gonna keep rocking on. I think Ryan Poles is doing a hell of a job right now, and it's up to the head coaches and the players to execute now. He put everything right in the middle of the table, and it's for us to ride with it now.
So stop, because now, first of all, nigga, you got pictures of feet as your profile picture, so we know you ugly. Like that, the fact that you chose that.
My boy said, "I know you ugly."
Ugly feet at that. What the fuck is? Your name is Jay Hemp, bro. Get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. You take those crusty ass feet, you throw that over with old Jussie Coochie, and y'all go have a goddamn party. You can't even see feet pics right. Get out of here with them struggling. How you gonna take your mama feet pics and make them your goddamn profile picture? That's crazy, bro.
The profile.
The fact that this man got his mama feet as his profile, how you gonna steal from your mama feet finder pics, bro? That's disgusting. I've heard of an Oedipus complex, but goddamn, bro, where are you taking this shit at, my guy? But anyway,
Said the
that,
OnlyFans
bro?
$5. Come and see his feet.
anyway, y'all give it up to Jay Hamp, old dumbass. Give it up to Juicy Coochie throwing that pussy in a circle for the real ones on here, bro. You know we appreciate y'all. But that's the time for today, guys. Make sure you guys are following the channel at Shy Bear Central. You send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns.
Oh my goodness.
Central@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and or via voicemail, 773-242-9336. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We about this bitch. Chi-Town up, bear down. Love you
Haize
guys.
Sagittarius. Find out on
Peace,
the next
y'all.
episode of Dragon.